everyone, it's me again. I am Griffin, and this is Stitching with the Griffin Crochet Fun number 11, I think it is. I did not do my video last week, even though I was supposed to, because I am still feeling ill. I was feeling ill last week, too sick to videotape, and now I'm on the road to recovery, but I'm still kind of out of it, so please bear with me. I've already done my cross stitch video earlier, and now I'm doing this, and I will post this to go out after the other video is over. I hope the sound of my fan is not going to distract anyone. It is overcast, it's wet, it hasn't actually started storming yet, but it is a little on the muggy and warm side, so it could be worse. Let me get my thoughts together here for a minute. If you're new here, welcome. This playlist is all about my crocheting. I do quite a bit of crocheting. I didn't get a whole lot done in the last 2 or 3 weeks because I have been working hard to relaunch my business, the Emerald Emporium. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I have had issues with Square not being accepted by Instagram and Facebook and YouTube as being a safe site to visit. They would not allow you to go there. So I have migrated everything over to Big Cartel, which is what I was told to use or suggested to use. I do not like Etsy. I will not use Etsy, and it's nothing against, well, I tried them years ago, and within 2 weeks I was closed down without any kind of warning, without any kind of message. It was just done. I was gone. So anyway, so I am still busy working on that. I got all the products up. I'm just finishing up the small stuff, the pictures, you know, taking the pictures and whatnot. And then on May 1st, it will the site will actually go live. You can go over there now, but you won't be able to purchase anything. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything because it's in maintenance mode. But on the 1st of May, it will go live, and I will post a link here as well. But I am doing 98% of my marketing over on Instagram, and then it transfers over to the Facebook page that I also made for the business, which I have not done anything on because I have been busy. I am not very good at marketing and trying to keep up with everything. I am doing a fab job when I can keep up with my videos. So bear with me, folks. With that said, let's get on. Well, if you're a returning viewer, I apologize. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and thank you, everyone. And I'm going to stop talking with my hands, but thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all very, very, very much. Gotta move back a little bit. Got some projects done. Didn't get some projects done. Okay, let's talk about the Granny Square crochet along I am doing with Marcy over at Amdicon Studios. We're doing the Maeve. All the information is in the description box below. I finished the first row of 4. I don't know if I showed you this last time. I don't think I did. I hope not. But here it is again if I did. They are all combined, and then eventually it will have another border, a light sage border, on top of this dark sage border. So right here. So that's what the square looks like. This isn't really going to do it justice because it's not big enough, but that's basically what it looks like. You could go on to the website for Madam Stitch, I don't remember her actual name, and see the square. It is a beautiful square. It is a more modern styled square, but I did instead of doing the last row of single crochets that's in the pattern, I substituted it for this granny square, or this granny stitch row, and then I did a join as you go to add them together because it's easier for me. No, they're not blocked. They will be blocked before I finish, before I end up using it. But I'm working on it a little bit at a time. I think I'm going to do, because I am so far behind, we decided, Marcy and I, that we would do 20 blocks. And it would be a 4x5 or a 5x4, however we decide to arrange it. I'm doing a 4x5. And so, to catch up to Marcy, I am going to do 4 blocks a month. Hopefully. We shall see. I am almost done with my boss's blanket. You can kind of see it hanging out right there. It is a monster. It is almost 5 feet wide now, and which is about as tall as I am. If I stood it up next to me, it would be, when I finish it, it will be taller than me. I am 5'1". It is definitely lengthwise taller than me. If I were to unroll it, it would be up here, because it's like 6'4" long. My boss is tall, and he's very patient. This was supposed to be a Christmas present. Alright, so let me see. The other finish that I have is this. This is my crazy project bag. I say partial finish for the first row. The first row is a finish. I'll take the finish. Anyway, this is my project bag. My crochet project bag that I was making that turned out to be humongo. And I didn't pull out the corner. That is humongo. It looks like a delivery bag. Have you ever seen Kiki's delivery service? The anime where she's got the big, like, huge mail bag type thing, and it's cross-bodied. Well, this is what this look. This is what it reminds me of. But it's purple and gold, and it has these little D-rings, which are not staying in there where they're supposed to, but it likes to move around. But the little D-rings for the thing. For the thing. I don't know what to say. For the thing. So I got those two done. I have not really done much else as far as my personal goes. I've also been working on my first drop for the business is done, and I have shown you, if you go and watch other videos, you will see the items that I've made. And I have started on the second drop because I want to try and keep ahead of schedule as far as the drops go, as far as having the drops ready, the items ready for the drops. So, that being said, I have created 3 of him. He's a cutie. This is called the Twilight Stargazer. I added diamante embroidery thread to his thing, and as you can see, if you look at him, his face is slightly tilted up at an angle so he can see the stars. The diamante is not, I have to play with his hat a little bit, but to me, he looks like his head's tilted up a little bit. Not quite enough. I was trying to figure out how to get his hat to do it, but anyway. The other ones are a little nicer than this, but this is the first. I have 3 of these. They will drop in June. And I am working on I have 3 more sprouts. I'm bringing those back, so I'll have 3 more sprouts available in June. I have 3 sprouts now that will be in the live. The russet moss gnomes are going to be available. I have 3 of those. Maybe, yeah, I've got 3 of those right now. I might make a couple more depending on how popular they are. Then of course I've made 3 more sprouts. I am going to be making a pair of realistic donkey's tails plants. They are interesting looking plants, and I am doing a crocheted version of them, so there'll be 2 of those. I will have 1 Death's Buddy snake plant. They called it kawaii. It's a cute variety, a cute version of a snake plant. Let me see what else. I will also have, if I can make it the way I want it, I will be making a fern. I wanted to do bird's nest fern, but I am not sure how to make the rosette. The bird's eye fern, or the bird's nest fern, has like a regular succulent. It has like a little rosette in the middle, and then it grows out. The fronds grow out, in concentric circles, and so it makes a nest. It makes it look like it's got a nest in the middle. If I cannot figure out, and for those of you who are crochet designers, and if you can help me out with making the rosette, that would be fabulous. I will definitely give you credit for the help. There's tons of videos on how to make fronds, but they're basically the fronds of the Boston fern and things. And there's another one called, I think the bird's nest also has like a solid frond that has just wavy edges, but it may not be that one. It may be a different one. The maidenhair, I think it's the maidenhair, has a solid frond, but it has wavy edges. If anybody can help me make that one, I would happily make the maidenhair. It is different from the fiddlehead fern. The fiddlehead fern has the piece that curls up on the top, and then that's a fiddlehead fern. Eventually I'll make that one too. That one would be weird. That one would be neat looking. But anyway, so I might end up just doing a plain old Boston fern if I cannot figure out how to do the other 2, or at least one of the other 2. Like I said, if you're a crochet designer and you can help me out with at least a pattern for the fronds, I can figure everything else out. I am not afraid. This is going to be one of my structured pieces, so I will be wiring it where it needs to be wired, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing for the last 2-3 weeks, besides being ill and working, because I still work when I'm ill, unless I'm just like absolutely wiped out. I also did some cross stitching, of course, because that's what I do too, but mainly it was, getting the Emerald Emporium moved over from Square to Big Cartel. I still have pictures to take later today, and they're not going to be the best. I prefer natural light, but I don't have any today, and I really can't wait any longer, because launch is in 2 days, maybe? Yes. May 1st is Friday. Whew. Not quite 2 days. So there's that. My throat's getting a little scratchy now. What do I have on the hook that I'm still working on? Still have my little doily that I have not gotten very far on. Can't really see it up against the white, but just a little thing still, and I need to put that back in there. Still working on the panels. Still working on the panel blanket. I've got the granny squares to do. Next video, I'll have two. I hope to have two of the granny squares done and attached. If not, at least one. Trying to think of, oh, and I still have to finish my spring gnome. I have not even chosen a summer gnome. I may not do summer and fall this year. I may wait till next year and do them. Having 2 out of the 4 is fine. As you can see, I have not changed over my decor to summer yet because I don't have anything for summer yet. So that wall may end up going back to being blank for a little bit. We'll see. The dioramas that you see here are ones that I've done myself. This one's got gnomes in it. It's like a little outside gnomes. I am regretting choosing trees. I should have had mushrooms there, but all I had at the time were trees. So this may end up getting redone. But that's a single wall and a floor. That's a corner setup, 2 walls and a floor, and much of this I did myself. You know, it's hand crafted by me anyway. I did buy some pieces that I had to assemble and some that were already here, but yeah, you really can't see them. If you want to see them up close and for whatever reason you can't, you know, enlarge this video or whatever, let me know and I will bring them out and show it to you. I would like to, I've done some stuff to my journal that was made by Nate at the Peach Domino Paper Crafts. Peach Domino Paper Crafts. And I would like to show you that at some point if you're interested. I have taken papers and things that I have bought and I have made, you know, put them together and made ephemera for them, filling them in. So, and I'm a very eclectic person, so these things, it's going to look like a bit of chaos, but it's the way my brain works. But if you're interested in looking at it, you know, want me to do a little bit of a show and tell on it, I will. It's just going to be me holding it up and showing it to you, but hey, everything is, as far as I know, everything is pretty much attached. I can pull it out. I don't have a computer set up where I can show you top down. However, you know, we can muddle through it. I have another one over here that Nate made for me. It's another one. This one is purple with black pages. He had bought it for me. He even made all this ephemera to go in it, but it does not have the ephemera in it. I have it all in a big, he gave it to me all in a big bag so that it could be put in. It was made, I had commissioned it to be made for a friend of mine who has since passed away. So, I will be reaching out to another person and asking them if they would be interested in it. I know that the favorite color is purple and they're goth, so the black pages will, you know, the stuff that goes in it is goth as well, because the person I had made it for was goth, and this person is goth. Sorry, that's how I say goth. Yeah, anyway, I'm hoping that they will say yes, that they would like to have it. and if their significant other would like one as well, I can commission to have another one made for their significant other who is male. It's a trad couple, but they're, anyway, we're not going to even go there. I apologize if I just offended someone. It was not my intention. But yeah, so I will let you know what happens with that. But that's it. I have waffled on. I have no shout outs for either video. I have no books to share because I haven't been feeling well enough to actually focus, and I haven't had time. I finished season 25. I don't know if I said that last time, my last videos, or not, either one of them. But I finished season 25 of Midsummer Murders. I am happy to hear, I'm happy to hear that they picked up another season, that another season has been, greenlit, because I would really miss them at this point. I really like their doctor. They finally, after several seasons, settled on a pathologist. Her name is Fleur, and she's an older woman, and she's a pistol. She put those boys in their place like that. And no, I can't snap my fingers very well, but yeah, I really like her. I've really taken to her. Apparently everybody else has, because she's still on the show. Winters is great. Betty, I hope I'm not doing a spoiler, but Betty's a teenager. And why is it that the Barnabys don't have boys? They both had one girl each. But yeah, it's a really good show. I like the dynamic between the Barnabys. I like the fact that the wife, has her own career, has her own life, and they make things work. They share the cooking. The original Barnabys, Tom and oh my goodness, I can't remember her name. Sarah. No. Sarah is John's wife. Jane? No. It might be Jane. Jane Barnaby? Oh my goodness. I can't remember. The first set of Barnabys, they shared cooking, but the wife was not a very good cook. The second set, they both cook well, and share in the chores too. I just like their dynamic. They had different dynamics. I loved watching the Mrs. Barnaby out there doing her watercolors and typical English hobby things, and being a part of the historical societies and things like that, and being able to do those kind of volunteer things as well. But I'm just going to stop waffling now and stop talking because I'm not making any sense. I think I'm running a fever now. So I apologize for being incoherent, and I will stop talking now. I will see you guys in 2 weeks for crochet fun number 12. Bye.